right, let's introduce our next guest. We have a good show for you tonight. For the first time in a few years, my next guest is going to be able to sleep a little late in the morning. Soon to be the co-anchor of a brand new magazine show on this network called American Almanac. Please welcome our favorite newscaster, Connie Chung. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. You look terrific.
Thank you.
You know, we were talking in the office the other day, and we had this idea. Now, you tell me if this would work.
Yeah.
I know NBC News is kind of stodgy, kind of conservative, and see if they'd go for this. Yeah. We'd like you to be a regular on the show. Come on a couple of times a week. So you'd come on like Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
And you'd come out and we'd chat with you about how you been, what are you doing in town, been to any restaurants, how's your social life, you've covered any news stories of interest, and you'd tell us all this, we'd talk back and forth, and then you'd do a song. What do you think?
I've never practiced with Paul before.
We can work it out. There's
Really?
plenty of time to rehearse this. We could do show tunes. Do you like show tunes?
Sure.
What's your favorite Broadway play?
Yeah, let's see.
How about the Fantastics?
Really too much. No, I've never seen that.
Okay.
My Fair Lady is good.
All right, so you do a couple of songs from that.
Yeah, sure.
Now, but think about it.
I have no problem with this, David.
Oh, good. And who's the man we should talk to?
Larry Grossman.
All right. And will he go along with us, you
Well,
think?
you'll have to ask
A
him.
couple of times a week.
His extension is 421.
All right. All right, we'll call him up there. What do you think, Paul? Would that be all right? Yeah. I think it's a great idea. No, I think it'd be a great idea. I think it would be great for both of us. I think that because it would a whole new audience would see you because Sunrise comes on at what time?
Well, it's 6 in some cities, 6:30 a.m. in other cities.
Yeah. So chances are the people who stay up to see this show aren't awake to see your show, and vice versa.
I have a theory that they are staying up and watching you because your viewership is just great now, and then
we're like Dynasty here. Unbelievable.
And they aren't getting any sleep, and they're getting up and watching me.
Yeah.
Because the TV set is on, that channel. They go to sleep next morning, they turn on the TV, and there I am.
Or the same could be said for they get up in the morning and watch you and sit in front of the set 18 hours until we come on. Either way, it's pretty safe to assume they're on dangerous chemicals if they're doing that. Now, you have a new show coming on, a brand new show now.
Yeah. Now, listen, there's a part for you on that show.
Great, I'd love it. What can I do? I'll do it.
Well, we have this section in which we're going to do cartoons. No, that was his idea.
Yeah, I mentioned that I'd heard that the man producing the show was going to have a few minutes of cartoons on it every week. But that's only a rumor, isn't it?
That's just a rumor.
All right. It was American Almanac.
American Almanac.
And how is it going to be different from other attempts at a news program, prime time?
Correction, one thing when you, in the beginning, Roger Mudd is our anchor. He's our big gun.
Yeah.
I'm a gunette.
Oh, you're a gunette. But you don't need Roger Mudd, though.
No, of course we do. He's our anchor.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, do you have Roger Mudd? Where is he when you're up at 6 in the morning? Is Roger Mudd there with you?
He's probably watching.
No, he gets up like noon.
Oh,
1.
come on.
Rolls out of bed, makes a bologna sandwich. So you and Bill will be you and Roger will be co-hosting.
No. Roger is our anchor.
Oh, he is the anchor.
Yeah, and he'll be doing a cover story, which maybe will be 10 minutes long. It'll be a timely story, something that applies to something.
So he's really the cornerstone of the show.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, this isn't going to work.
Oh, no. No, David. Then I go out and do stories. And
so you're a reporter.
I also have a nice story that's about 10 minutes long also. 2
weeks and he'll be gone. I guarantee it. Don't you think? Really?
No, I don't.
I see him with a Sunday morning show. That's where I see Roger.
Oh, no.
One of those...
No, you mustn't think that way, David.
No, he's a very distinguished newscaster.
Absolutely.
And a fine journalist.
Indeed.
Yeah, but he's dead weight.
No.
We'll do a commercial and then we'll be back with Connie Chung. You come on and talk. Connie Chung is here. Emo Phillips will be joining us. Have you ever seen Emo Phillips?
I haven't. I saw him backstage.
Very funny, interesting young man. Now, what kind of stories are we talking about for the show? And when does it go on the air?
August 6th. 10 o'clock Tuesday night.
So every Tuesday night we'll get to see American Almanac.
Wrong. It'll be on once a month from August to December in different time periods, so that we start off very slowly, and then in January it'll have a specific time period once a week.
Well, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
it gives the show some time to find itself, and you don't have to worry about building an audience.
Exactly. Exactly. You see the merit in it.
Yes, I do. Now, because NBC has tried news programs before.
Yes.
14 other times they've tried.
Yes.
Now,
actually, I think it was 13.
So you're the 14th?
I think so.
Yeah. And are you worried about this being a success?
What to worry? No, not to worry.
I have a feeling it probably will do better than the earlier attempts, because the show that you started, the morning show, Sunrise, what was that called before Sunrise?
Early Today.
Oh, that's right, Early Today. But you've done a terrific job with that, and it's doing
it's
quite
doing very well.
Very, very well. Now, what kind of things are you going to do with Roger on the show?
Well, I go out and cover various stories, and one of them that I'm working on that we basically have done is, did you know that you can pre-select the sex of your child, your baby, without even making love? You can actually select the sex or help influence it. In other words, right now, there's a 50-50 chance of having a boy or a girl.
Now, is it 50-50? Because I thought it was a far greater chance of having a boy.
Just a little bit, about 103
to
104 boy. About 104 boys are born to every 100 girls.
So not much of a difference, really.
Yeah, about 50-50. You can increase your chances to 79 to 80% by using a laboratory method. It's all done in a laboratory. Because it's the male, it is you who determine the sex of the child.
That's right, because the extra chromosome or something, right?
That's right.
Now, why are people laughing at that?
So.
Oh no, I was just I was a bad back. So you go to the laboratory. This is before conception, obviously.
Yes.
Okay, and what do you do?
The male provides the sperm, and there are
in the laboratory.
Yes.
This is a laboratory.
Indeed, it is.
Licensed by the state, probably.
Licensed.
All right. Okay, you go there.
You go there, and the male-producing sperm are included with the female-producing sperm. And what a scientist has discovered is he's found a way to separate the male-producing sperm from the female-producing sperm. Now, there's a sperm that produce boys from the sperm that produce girls. Okay. They put the sperm over a layer of sticky substance in a test tube called albumin. The faster-swimming male-producing sperm make a beeline for the bottom of the test tube. They swim very fast through this albumin. They get down to the bottom. The girl-producing sperm are up there getting a suntan.
Really?
Exactly. And so a woman is artificially inseminated with that lower portion.
That
because
takes place at the lab also.
Here, the sticky stuff is here, and the boys are down here. The woman is artificially inseminated with that portion down there.
If she wants a boy.
That's right.
I see.
There's a different process for girls, and it's a different substance called Cefidex, but it's similar.
Is it a foolproof process?
No, it's not. It is neither guaranteed that the woman will become pregnant, certainly. Sometimes it takes 3 months to try it. And also, the success rate is about 79 to 80%. In other words, there have been about 200 babies born, 203 precisely, of people who wanted a boy. 160 were boys. That is 79%.
Yeah. But won't this throw some natural balance out of kilter? And
that's a great worry among people who think that this is not a good idea, that you're, tampering with nature, you're tampering with the natural balance, that more people might want boys or more people might want girls. And also the psychological effects on the child. Because, say, like, for instance, a family has 4 boys and they really want a girl. Well, this girl is chosen, you know? And then the boys might feel less...
Oh, well, I'm not so much concerned about that, but you go to throwing out the natural way of things, you tamper with the universe and with the way we exist in it, and you're screwed. Well...
Not really.
No, eventually...
It's done in the laboratory.
It's done in the laboratory. Well, all right. So you and Roger begin the show, and Roger's the anchor man.
Yeah.
He's sort of the dean of anchorman in this country, isn't he? Roger Mudd. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You have a lot of respect for him, don't you?
I do indeed.
Yeah, and you feel like it's going to be a learning experience working with him, don't you?
Well, actually, I've known Roger for years and years.
One of the greats, isn't he?
Yes, I've known him for so many years. No, I have. But we used to work together at CBS.
Dead weight. All right. Now, It's American Almanac,
Yeah.
and it begins August
6th.
6th.
But before you send me off, I have something for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, walnuts.
Remember these?
This is a long story, but Connie Chung brought us walnuts. We got in trouble once because we said you were going to be on the show.
Right.
As a joke, as a promotion, we said, and Connie Chung will be here to crush walnuts in her bare hands.
Right.
And the NBC attorneys and so on and so forth said, well, is she going to be there to crush walnuts? And we said, well, no. And they said, well, you can't do that then because conceivably people might stay up, tune in to see Connie break walnuts with her bare hands. All right, can you do it?
I don't know.
Well, give it a try. Do them both. Do them.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, I didn't. You're going to ruin your nails.
I know.
She's going to break a finger here.
I almost have it.
I'd like to see Roger Mudd do this. Come on, Connie. Come on.
I could do it at home.
You can do it at home. Now, once more. Here.
David.
Here, do this. Just put it down and wham it.
No, no, that's not the way to do it.
All right, what do we have to do? We have to go
Go to
away?
a commercial.
All right, okay, we'll work on it. Welcome back, folks. Connie is still here, and she's working on crushing walnuts with her bare hands. While she's doing that, let me tell you about tomorrow night's program. Where is that, Kevin? Is that tomorrow night? Comedian Jonathan Katz, truck stop owner Magpie Richardson, Stupid Pet Tricks, viewer mail, 9-year-old impressionist Zachariah Overton. There's no way in hell you can fully enjoy this program without a $1,200 stereo television set. That'll be tomorrow night. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. Good luck with your show. Give my best to Roger Mudd. Connie Chung, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Connie Chung and her fists of steel. Well,